Happy Monday, church. Today is March the 6th, and I don't know if you know this or not, but we are just a little over 100 hours away from our spring revival. In fact, today at 3 p.m. will be exactly 100 hours. Now, I want to ask you this question. What are you doing with those 100 hours to get yourself ready for revival? Now, I understand that in these hours, there are going to be different things that are going to happen. I know that some of it is going to be devoted to things that have to be done, things like eating and sleeping and drinking. Some of it will be things like having to work. Some of them are things that we don't actually talk about in mixed company. But some of those hours are devoted to certain things. But what about the other hours? What about the hours that you are sitting in a car? What about the hours you're sitting on your couch? What about the hours that you are out in your yard? What are you doing with those hours to get yourself ready for revival? Paul wrote to Timothy in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 13. He says, "Till I come, give attention to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine." Now, I know that this is one minister writing to another minister and telling him to make sure that you are doing the jobs that you have to do so that you can preach the word. But I think there's truth in it for us also. That Paul is telling Timothy that what you need to be doing is giving your attention or devoting yourself to reading. That reading is talking about the Bible and exhortation and doctrine. And then why? In verse 16 it says, "Take heed yourself unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this you will save both yourself and those who hear you." Think about that for a second. Paul is telling Timothy, if you will devote yourselves to the godly things, not only will it save you, but it will save those around you. And isn't that what we want out of revival? Not just to save ourselves, not just to revive ourselves, but to see these things happen in the people around us. And that only happens if we prepare ourselves for that. And so this week we have opportunities to start getting ready for revival. Wednesday night at 6:30 we'll have our normal Wednesday night Bible study and prayer time in which we will have an emphasis on the revival. Thursday at 7 o'clock we'll have prayer time. Anybody that wants to come together and pray. And then Friday and Saturday we will have our revival beginning then. And everybody can come at 6:15 on those evenings and pray before then. And then Sunday we'll have a Sunday morning service and a Sunday evening service. Prepare yourself now for it. Don't wait till Friday at 6:30 when you have to remember, oh yeah, I have to be at the church at 7 o'clock for revival. Get yourself ready now. Redeem these 100 or so hours that we have to get ready for it. You have a free moment, pray. You have a free moment, invite someone. You have a free moment, get your head ready, get your heart ready, get your mind ready, get your ears ready for what's coming up this weekend. And I hope to see all of you starting on Friday at 7 o'clock.